Welcome to Hambantota! Welcome to Danu on Fire right here on High TV, your luxury channel made possible by our friends at LICC Jeans. Today, I'm driving a buggy. Why am I driving a buggy? Because I'm in Shangri-La Hambantota Resort and Spa. This fabulous place is hosting the golf tournament tomorrow, and I thought it's a perfect day for us to do a Danu on Fire with the GM, who is a fantastic person. Welcome aboard. We have a great show planned.
Are going on a run.
We are in and out of Colombo for Danu on Fire, and this time around we're at Shangri-La Hambantota, and this is one brilliant property and we can never get enough of it. And we are here once again also to celebrate the golf tournament that's happening. And in conversation on Danu on Fire, I have Moshi Perera, who is actually champion in this humongous space. And how has it been?
Thank you, Danu. Thank you for having me, and a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, we are super happy to be here as well.
So far, it's the resort is evolving. You know, it's coming into third year, and as you can see around you, the landscaping is maturing, and the resort is settling down, and people are becoming more and more accustomed to know the facilities that's available, and frequency of people coming back is also increasing.
Yeah. So let's speak a little bit about you. To come back to Sri Lanka, how was it?
Exciting and nervous.
Okay.
Purely because I've never lived or worked here.
I know
my family left when I was very young, tender age, so coming back, and it was also kind of humbling. Because, you know, working abroad and working in other institutions, I think it's shaped me and shaped who I am. And giving to those places, now I'm fortunate and blessed to be able to come to my heritage and my roots, and be able to give to the people who are my people.
All right, so how was it when you were working internationally? Tell me some of the chains that you were part of.
I started with a company called Trust House Forte.
Okay.
I was Forte Hotels and Resorts at the time. And then that was taken over by Meridian. And then from there I moved to Hyde International. I was there for about 10 or 15 years with them.
Okay.
Then I moved to an independent company in Kenya called Sankara Hotels and Resorts, which is a sort of founding hotel.
Okay.
And then I moved to Fairmont Hotels and Resorts. And following that, I came to Shangri-La and the opportunity to come home.
Excellent. All right, so let's speak a little bit about where we are right now. This place is called Upata. It's this is called the 19th hole.
Yeah.
There are only 18 holes in golf.
Correct.
But the 19th one is the fact that everyone comes here to refresh themselves, to have a little drink.
Absolutely.
Cheers to great new things in life.
To you too.
And for better tourism to grow in our country.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm having his favorite drink.
Yeah, my favorite, Rock Shandy.
Yeah,
after a round of golf.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That'll hit the spot.
But I'm telling you, for this heat, you need that. Hambantota has always been a hot place to be.
It is, you know, and people always have it misconceived that when it's raining in Colombo, everybody thinks, oh, it must be raining down south. But actually, we're in a microclimate.
Yeah.
And you know, when it's raining there, it's not, and it's humid today because we had a little bit of rain early in the week, but normally with the sea breeze, it's very comfortable.
No, it's actually, the minute you settle down, it's just, we have been running like mad from morning. We have been just all over the place, trying to play golf, trying to do that, trying to do this. All right, so tell me about the most obvious thing. Today, Sri Lanka is faced with the most unwanted amount of negative publicity, and it's just a highlight on things which is black and ugly when we have so much just surrounding looks so beautiful. How do you think we as a nation are planning on repairing this?
You know, I think a lot comes from the international perception, and that comes from the tourism board and the government to do, and they're doing a great job in promoting the destination after what's happened.
Yeah.
But thereafter, I think it's our local people. You know, we have to keep that local tourism sustained, and the local people are, you know, thank you to them because they're responding tremendously in trying to use the resorts, not just us but all over the country. Also an opportunity because right now I think the pricing is come to a moderate stage, and it's also giving that opportunity for those who perhaps wouldn't have ventured because of a little bit price sensitive, and now have an opportunity to experience that, which is great. You know, that now they see what there is and the beauty of the country, and they in turn, I'm sure there's a lot of diaspora that come back, and they in turn have people, and you know, there'll be a word of mouth, promotion going on. We're seeing, despite all of the circumstances, we're seeing a lot more foreign tourists coming in. The phones are ringing, people are inquiring.
And also travel bans are being lifted, and that's the way to go.
Correct.
Let's touch base on the golf course because we are seated right across it. It's hailed as one of the nicest golf courses in Asia, correct?
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, and also the maintenance, my kidneys are not worth that amount of money because that's the amount of detailing that you're going to because you all want it to look absolutely perfect and worthy of a tournament.
Correct.
So tell me, you have a passion for golf. Correct. When did that start?
Oh gosh, that started probably when I was working in Dubai.
And they have some of the stunning ones.
Very expensive, but stunning golf courses. And then it resurged in Egypt when I was in Egypt for a little bit.
Oh wow, where have you not been?
Oh, there's plenty of places in the world down there.
No, you've been just thrown out of Colombo into Hambantota. Just explore this place now.
and while I was in Kenya was kind of a resurgence. And golf, you know, whilst I enjoy it and it's a passion because it's a sport where an individual can compete with different levels of people based on the system that the golf is done. So you can compete with the best of the best, still give a good game.
Yeah.
And also from a hospitality point of view, it's a great networking opportunity.
Definitely.
I sometimes try and get appointments with CEOs and managing directors and their busy schedules.
Yeah. On that 18th hole now, can you give me a meeting?
Well, actually, even without meeting, sometimes you meet them on the golf course and you get paired up. I say, you've been calling me, and now I've got 4 hours with them on the golf course. Yeah, that is true. And then we become good friends.
Yeah. That's amazing. But you know, they say golf is it's very much of a gentleman's sport. It also takes a lot of patience.
Yes.
Because I'll just lose my mind if I have to run behind a ball and trying to fit that into that tiny little hole. How has it? Because you're a very calm, collected man. Handling this property must make you a calm, collected man as well. But how did you find that love towards this? And you have started at a very young age.
Yes, you know, golf it's addictive. That's what I can say. I had the same perception of golf before. I thought it was a boring game. You know, what is it? What's the thrill about running around in all that, apart from being a nice environment, running around to put a small ball in a hole?
I know.
Where's the thrill in that? But actually, when you actually play it and you hit it for the first time and you hit that little ball and it goes, and suddenly it's going straight and it's going high, and you think, wow, that felt good.
That felt good.
And then the trick is, then you try it again. And then next time it might not work so well, but hang on, I did it before, so let me do it. And then it becomes a sort of a determined effort to try and overcome
somehow
that. So
make
it's a challenge.
Brilliant. All right, we are done with our first segment. On the other side, we're going to be checking out some brilliant food. And do you know what's our next pit stop going to be?
We're going to Sarah, I believe,
brilliant.
Which is an Asian restaurant.
Yeah, these are some stunning restaurants that they have here in this huge property. You should come check out the food and the ambience here. We're going to speak more, of course, on the other side with Moshi Perera. Until then, you keep smiling. Let's get into some breakfast. It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV, your luxury channel. We are in and out of Colombo, and this time around we are at Shangri-La Hamantada, this stunning property. And right now, I'm in conversation with Moshi Perera. Now, speaking a little bit about this place. Where are we?
We're at the Sarah restaurant, which
Okay.
is our Pan-Asian restaurant. So it's got flavors from Asia, basically, a combination of Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, all with the fusion mix.
Okay.
And we have very specialized in seafood as well.
Brilliant. And seafood is close by.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Getting it fresh as always.
From the fisherman, directly, sea to plate.
Brilliant. All right, so I'm going to get the executive chef who has been just doing such an art piece on this plate. And chef, thank you so very much for treating us to such good food. Nice to meet you, chef. And
Thank you, chef.
Yeah.
so, Chef Ashok, what do you have here for us?
So now we have prawn and avocado
Okay.
wrapped in Vietnamese spring roll.
Right.
Then we have a little twist with hummus and peanut.
Okay.
And then we have aged balsamic.
Oh, brilliant.
And then to stimulate your palate, we have this shot made with the red cabbage and green apple.
Oh, wow.
Red cabbage and green apple, without any alcohol, right? That's the shot.
Absolutely.
It's a baby shot.
It's a baby shot,
Yeah,
correct.
it's a baby
Yes.
shot.
Stimulate your palate.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you so very much,
Thank you,
chef.
chef.
All right. So when it
Alright.
comes to you, like you have lived abroad and you came here, and we were just talking about time factors of this country. How do you sort of manage time?
Time seems to stand still in the
Yeah.
island. But it, in some ways, is good because for me, living in this paradise, it
Yeah.
helps you capture the moments as well. However, you have to get used to it. You can't turn things, overnight.
Yeah.
It's like turning a 747,
That is
very
true.
slowly. So, and the things will come. Patience will reward.
Yeah, that's because although you are an island boy, you never lived the island life. We live the island life. We like to take things. We like to stroll everything. It's
Absolutely.
the beach, it's the green, it's the coconut trees. Let's live that life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we take things easy.
You have to get immersed in it.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
understand it.
There's
and
never
then
a
find
time
it.
when we will check in on time and check out on time.
Always fashionably late.
Yeah, always fashionably late and stubbornly delayed to go out. All right, I'm going to
Absolutely.
dig into this.
Me too. Looks
All right.
good. Cheers.
Cheers to you too. Oh, should I have the shot
I think
first?
chef did say try the shot first.
Oh,
Let's see.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to greedy as I could be. Oh, wow.
It's nice.
That is nice. I should serve this as a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on the menu.
Tell me about growing up time. How was home front? How was mum and dad? How was cooking at home?
Mum's fantastic cook.
Okay.
And I think that's where the foodie came in.
So although you lived in London, were you someone who cooked Sri Lankan?
Tried to, miserably.
Oh, okay.
I was away with boarding school, so from a young age.
Okay.
So going home was a real treat, and have mum's homegrown food and home cooked food, and I think I was very blessed that they made that effort to give me this education and give me an upbringing.
Yeah.
And that naturally fell into hospitality. I would never have thought hospitality, and thank you to my mother and father for believing in me, because like all Sri Lankan mothers and fathers, they wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, nurse.
But they just said, break the norm a little bit.
My mother was probably not that keen on it, but my father let it take its course, and I'm
brilliant.
sure there's a direction and a method in the madness.
Yeah.
And it really evolved because as an 18-year-old, you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Right? You're like modern 18-year-olds, they don't know what to do.
All right. So tell me a little bit about family time. I wanted to know, what is your Sunday special at home? That's the most important thing.
Sunday special.
Yeah.
That's easy. Golf.
What do you all eat?
Oh, eat.
Yeah.
Danu,
Thank you.
Being in the business, and as you can see, the spread that you get given, Sundays would be nice just to be at home and a little cheese and ham sandwich.
Okay.
That's
Simple.
a treat.
That's for you now.
For
But
me,
when you were growing up, what was it? For me, it
Well-
was like we have to have the beef curry with rice and like brinjal curry. That was like
Growing up for me was a little bit of a nightmare when it comes to food. Boarding school, so Brussels sprouts, I can't stand them.
Really?
Boiled Brussels sprouts was a staple with Yorkshire pudding and roast beef. That was a staple. Or fish and chips on a Friday.
Oh,
so
right.
I'm not
So
a
this
fan
is like
of
the
fish and chips.
London boarding schools.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And they
So,
planned it, so every Friday you only got that.
fish and chips every Friday.
What?
Yep. Sunday roast with Brussels sprouts.
They'll never surprise you?
Well, a surprise would be for us to run away and get something else. But no, that was a staple. And unfortunately, when it was put on your plate, you had to finish.
Yeah, every bit of it, right?
So-
Because my mom grew up in a boarding as well,
Yeah.
and she made it a point that she'll never send us.
I think in hindsight, it disciplines you.
Yeah, but I don't want such discipline.
It probably helped me.
Yeah. My father was the opposite. He just, I think, made the priests run away from that place. All right, so we have this main in front of us, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I've been told it's duck, and I'm going to get Chef. Chef is already here. Chef Ashok, tell me, what is this?
So now we have pan-seared duck
Okay.
with raspberry puree, and then we have what do you call green peas puree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So raspberry compote with green peas puree.
And Chef, I think you take a lot of time in making it look so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
So, and also I have this little gadget. Okay, now this is
Oh,
this.
that's
this
a
has
lump-
been-
that's
this is-
orange.
Yeah, this is infused with chili oil and orange.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So it'll give a nice tangy taste. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's the perfume for the food.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Chef. All right. I'm going to see how this is going to go down.
On after tea.
What do you think is the pressing issue today in terms of hospitality in Sri Lanka? Apart from the whole infrastructure being a ultra mess. Like, do you think that we are marketing Sri Lanka perfectly? Is there, what would you say as somebody who's in the trade? What would you like to see as a change?
Well, in
I'm
terms
putting
of
you in the table.
Yeah, you're putting me in the spot now. Thank you. But in
No
terms
problem.
in terms of marketing, I think there's a lot more that can be done. I think we have the funds available, and I think that the reach in terms of using that money can be done a lot more. The diversity in the country is immense. If you look at the beauty of nature, and we have one of the very rare, great sort of the whale migration.
Yeah.
That's very rare in part of the world. So it's a part where we don't market that very well.
We have so many things to market.
Absolutely.
We're just
absolutely.
sitting on most of it, actually.
Correct.
I
But
know.
the good thing is that people that do come,
Yeah. They do it for all.
They're our greatest
Yeah.
marketers.
All right, we need to get into a break. On the other side, we're going to be trying out the sweeter side to life and a bit of a walk that you're going to take me on a bit of a...
We need to walk this off
Yeah,
on
I
the
know.
beach.
I know. I'm just going to take this break so I can finish this. See you on the other side. Welcome back to the show. We are at this very sunny location as we try off the final thing on our menu. And what is this place called, Moshi?
This is called Gimenhala, which
Okay.
is our bar area. It's wonderful in the evening to sit down and sunset with the cage over there.
But the
Fantastic.
breeze here is 24/7. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Evening is wonderful here.
Yeah, I really like the breeze. We were just dozing off while we were waiting for this shot to be taken. Now I'm so up. I'm like, whoa. All right, so this is your tea. Like there's an art to this whole tea. What I really like is to make the perfect cup of tea. They tell you it's 3 minutes for a light, 4 minutes for a medium, and for a strong it's 5 minutes. And you can actually time it by you actually making the tea. But this tea is already made for me. I think it has
So
been
let's-
brewing for... Ow! It's hot.
Don't touch the lid.
I know, it's all hurting. Okay, fine.
All right.
But this glass is beautiful. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
For a hot
tea and a
date.
hot day.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to move this because there is better things here. All right.
All right.
That's for you.
Let's take this now.
I feel like, in MasterChef, how they share the food. All right, what are we having right now?
So this is a milk chocolate mousse
Okay.
with passion fruit and caramelized bananas.
Oh, wow. Tell me about the golf tournament.
Well,
It's a big thing.
it's a big thing for us. We're celebrating the membership. We wanted to grow our membership.
Okay.
So Last year we anticipated having about 100 members. We actually ended up with 80, and this year we wanted about 150 members. We're close to 200, and I think that'll start to accelerate with the highway coming in. People coming from Colombo. The golfers actually love this course. They consider the best in the country.
Yeah.
Differentiated by the grass that we have here in the golf course. They're very, very.
You spend a lot of money in maintaining the standards.
It is. Golf courses really drink a lot of water, and that's the main cost.
Yeah.
Labor, water and labor.
Yeah, true.
To keep it pristine,
I'm just trying to get every beat.
Shall I keep talking so you can carry on?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get. All right, got it. So good. What's amazing about this is the fact that the passion fruit just oozes out from the middle there, and it's just out of this world.
And it's melting, so I better start eating as well.
Apart from work, what keeps you going apart from golf?
Apart from work and golf, a lot of it is about what we do in hospitality. We're here, basically, I'm in a very privileged position because I myself and the team, we have the ability to touch people and make a difference in people's lives in many ways. Be it a birthday celebration, be it a wedding, be it someone just escaping for a holiday, just to chill out, be pampered. So we're in that very fortunate position. So always thinking about what we can do and raise the benchmark higher, raise the bar higher. What can we do different that will, imprint an experience in your heart and in mind as a lifetime memory.
Yeah.
And that's always the sort of the thing that we keep thinking about, how to regenerate.
How has it been working with a resort hotel? Because city hotels are very different to resort hotels.
I've done both. I actually enjoy the resort hotel environment more because you have time to spend with the people. City hotels are very fast-paced.
Yeah, and everything is just very much planned and precise.
Correct. And people in a hurry and they want to do things. But here, it's about the space and leisure. And the most important thing is that when people come to, when we go to a city hotel, most of it's business, an expense account, which a company is paying. But when they come to a resort, it's their hard-earned savings. And they want to get the most and get the value out of it. So that also gives us a great feeling that we're giving some value to the people.
Yeah, because they have to go back feeling like, wow,
correct,
I really deserve that.
Correct.
Yeah, so you have to make the best out of it. Moshi, it has been absolutely amazing coming to know the fruits of the trade and like a little bit more than what we normally see and hear about. But for those who may watch this show, because we have so much of diaspora that gets a chance to watch our programs, and that's what we are so grateful for. And for them, there's an insight to Sri Lanka. Like they get to meet the people, they get to see the places and talk about the food, and a reason why they always want to rush back home. What would you tell them about Sri Lanka now, especially after we recovering after the 21st of April?
Well, Sri Lanka now needs you more than ever. The diaspora coming back, they can spread the word, they can come. Nothing has changed. It's still got the beauty, it's still got the nature, and the people are now even more passionate about delivering that hospitality that we're known for.
Yeah. Well, Moshi, thank you so very much. We don't get to see you around in Colombo so much because you're hiding in the beautiful place here. Absolutely a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And it has been fun getting to know you and spending time with you. And easygoing man, so when you do get a chance to meet him somewhere, you should crack up a conversation. It's always fun. Thank you so very much, Moshi.
Thank you very much.
And thank you to Shangri-La Hamantara for the hospitality that they gave us and for the amazing food and the view that is always so welcoming. Until we see you with another brilliant episode of Danu on Fire, big shout out to our partners who join us on the show, LICC Jeans for powering our show, Lausilon and Hasranga, and to the whole team that made it to Hamantara. Thank you so very much. Until we see you next time, keep smiling.